Thanks for joining us again. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. Baz is back with another beer review. And we're off to Snowdon Craft Beer for a final time now because this is the last beer of theirs that I'm reviewing. And we have a bottle of their Porter, simply named Porter, coming in at 5.7%. 500ml bottle, bought in a box of 12 different beers, £2.50, so a bargain. Typical label. They just change the colours of their labels and they have a matching bottle cap to match, as you do. So, beer glass at the ready, bottle opener at the ready. Let's crack this open and see what we get. So far, I've been very impressed with the beers that they've done. It did decide to shoot over the top then, but thankfully just got there in time. I've got a cat that's decided to come in and quite possibly be a little bit nosy and disturb us. So there may be a pause in this video. No, she's buggered off out. I was thinking I was going to have to pause the video and basically kick her out in the nicest possible way. Not literally kick though. I do love the cats, so I wouldn't hurt them. Anyway, bottle there. Beer in a glass. Let's hold it up to the light. I'll tell you what, that's virtually jet black. There's only a very little bit of light coming through the bottom. Very little bit of light. So yeah, we're going to call it virtually jet black. Let's just call it fucking jet black. It's jet black. A little bit gentle carbonation coming up the glass. Just half a finger of slightly off-white tan head there. Slightly off-white. I'm not even going to go tan. I can't even think of a paint colour to match it really. So we just half a finger of tan head. Shut up, Baz. You're waffling on. Right. Shut the fuck up. Let's give it a swirl. Dive in with the nose. If I knew how to edit, I would edit that out, but I can't. I don't know that stuff, so. Oh, yeah, that smells good. Rich, big roasted malt smell. Coffee. A little bit of bitterness there. Now, the other cat's meowing, so I'm going to have to pause this video and let the cat out, and then I'll come back. Right, we're back. One of the cats come back in. If that starts meowing, I will be one angry person. Where were we? Right. Aromas. Snowdon Craft Beer Porter. Rich, roasty. A lovely smell of coffee in there. It's just got such a dark, rich coffee aroma to it. A little bit of maybe sort of dark chocolate in there as well. It smells beautiful. Smells absolutely beautiful. So let's dive in. Cheers. Oh. Yeah. That is lovely. I'll tell you what. Just exactly how you want a porter to taste like. What I've been impressed with Snowdon Craft Beer, before we move on too far, is what they've done is they haven't gone out full out craft. They haven't done that. You've got that craft edge to it, and then you've got that sort of traditional sort of thing about it. So whenever you drink them, you've got a lovely little craft edge to the beer, but a really high-end sort of traditional beer in there. I think the only one I've been a little bit disappointed with was the bitter, but otherwise they've been fantastic. Anyway, let's crack on with this beer review. Body. Porters are lighter than stouts, don't get me wrong. For me, this has got a nice body on the beer. It's still quite light, but it does feel heavier than a lot of porters I've had. Carbonation, I can see bubbling up there. And although it looks quite busy in the glass, carbonation's lovely and soft, lovely and smooth. It just tickles the inside of your mouth, caresses the inside of your mouth. The mouthfeel of the beer is lovely, absolutely soft as hell. Really smooth to drink. Beautiful. Percentage-wise, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but I'm just going to go with it. Percentage-wise, 5.7%. For me is nowhere. Absolutely nowhere on the percentage side. First sort of mouthful, you're getting that rich roastiness. Coffee comes in just after that. A lovely bitterness. On the back end, it's hard to describe, but it's almost like you get a big whack of coffee right on the back end. You really get the full flavour of it. Oh, it's so rich in flavour, and the coffee notes coming through is fantastic. I think there's an inkling of chocolate in the taste as well. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. It's got a nutty feel as well. I think that's what I was trying to get out there. Was it's got a lovely sort of nutty feel in this beer. It's almost hazelnuts, I would say. A hazelnut taste. So you imagine you've got that little bit of coffee, well, a big hit of coffee. You've got a hazelnut taste, a little bit of chocolate maybe lurking in the background, a lovely bitterness. And there's even maybe a little sweet side to it as well. That is a Belting porter. And I'm actually really surprised. I didn't know what to expect from it. I really didn't. But I certainly wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is. So for me, Snowdon Craft Beer's Porter, coming in at 5.7%, is a belting beer. Well worth picking up. That's it. They're my views on this video. Even though the video took a bit of time to get going, we're all done now. So if you've had this beer before, let me know what you think. Excuse me, I do apologise. Yeah, if you've had this beer before, let me know what you think. If you haven't had it, highly recommend picking it up. That's it for this one. I'm going to make it nice and short and sweet now, even though it's a bit late. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you again on another beer review. Cheers.